Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a hot minute, but I was gonna do a little update video for you guys, but we got a little bit something planned today. If you can't tell, the car is on jack stands because I was getting ready to film this update video, and let me show you guys what I ran into. So you can tell right here, the car is going in for paint pretty soon, right? This is gonna be basically what the video is about, but we're jumping right into it. You can see I got it prepped, sanded for the most part, pretty much disassembled. He's gonna paint it just like this, but I got the body kit over here all set aside. Skirts, bumper, rear bumper, had to take the door panels off so I can pull the mirrors, yada, yada, yada. So what I was doing is I started the car to make sure it has enough battery, you know, to obviously start because I'm gonna drive it up to the paint shop. And I walk around the back and the car is just pissing gas onto the ground. So what I found out is I poked under here and you can see the subframe's kind of wet. Come up over here into the trunk, pull the fuel pump cover off, and the fuel line looks like the Sahara Desert. Look at how cracked that thing is. Dried out, cracked, whatever. So I loosened up these already. Loosen that guy. So I'm gonna change out these fuel lines, and then I guess once the fuel lines are changed, that's when we can do the update video. But if you guys are wondering what it's like to own a 30-year-old shitty Nissan, this pretty much sums it up for you. All right, boys, I have an update. So where we're at, we got one line off, okay? New one is in the car, looking good, new clamp and all. Look at that bad unit right there. This one was the one that was actually leaking. I just figured I'd replace both of them. This guy here, check this out. So this is the line here that was leaking. Give it a little bend for you. Bet you guys can't guess why that's leaking. I have no idea how old this line is, but I had some spare fuel line laying around from Evil Energy. Same stuff I used in the engine bay. Got this right here. Gonna make another line, and then that'll be all good to go. All right, boys, it's official. Out with the old and in with the new. So brand new in the back. New clamps as well, and all the fuel lines up in the front of the car in the bay too, those are all replaced. So there's not a single old fuel line on this car. I'm gonna see if I can squeeze under it and show you guys. I think I have enough room, but if you look up there in front of the gas tank, check that out. Bone dry, good as new. Let's go. All right, so now that the car doesn't leak gas everywhere and we can actually drive it again, like I said, this is a little update video. I wanted to let you guys know where the car is at, but like I just mentioned, obviously, we are getting it painted in about 2 weeks. It's gonna be like the second week of November. So as long as the snow holds off until mid-November, we're gonna be good to go, and this thing is getting painted. I'm not gonna be one of those YouTubers like, oh, you gotta watch the next video to learn what the color is. It's gonna be red. We're keeping it red because the engine is staying in it. I'm not pulling the engine out, and it would drive me nuts if the bay was red and the car was like blue or something. It'd look like Superman, and that'd be stupid. So we're keeping it red. It's gonna be the factory OEM red. It's Nissan AJ4, I believe, which I'll throw a picture up right here. And that's gonna be an R34 painted in the same color. So that is what this thing should look like. So like I mentioned, I did some of the body work, and then as I was doing it, I didn't really want to paint it in this garage because I didn't want to destroy the garage. So I hit a guy up, a friend of a coworker, if you will, and he is a good painter. Told him that the car is gonna basically be a toy, a fun car, not to go too crazy on it, but it sounds like he's gonna do a really good job, keep it the OEM color, do all the body work, and obviously paint it for me. So it's gonna look really, really good. As you can see, I got everything stripped out of it, so the taillights are off of it, rear bumper's off of it, just sitting over here, which shout out Harbor Freight. I got this little stand thing for like 20 bucks to hold some things. So I got my rear bumper there, you know, taillights are out of it there. I am gonna have to reseal the taillights, so that'll be probably after it gets painted, we'll reseal that, and we'll be good to go. Front bumper is here, and since it's poly, I am gonna make a lip for it once it gets back painted. I think that's gonna look really good. So that'll be a little DIY video. You know, get fuel door, rear trim, bumper support thing for the rear bumper, which I'm just gonna clean that up and we'll be good. Side skirts, door panels are taken off so I can take the mirrors off. But other than that, everything's pretty much good to go. I did some work off camera too, and up in here actually, underneath where the hatch is, there was some surface rust. And I'm gonna show you because I'm pretty proud of this, but what I actually did is I pulled this entire rear hatch off the car. And then I got underneath here, neutralized all the rust, and then I got a rattle can of the same color, just so now it's red, clean, and there's not rust everywhere underneath there, so everything looks really good right there. So that was definitely worth it. These hatches are very heavy, so if you are gonna take one off yourself, highly recommend you grab a friend to do so. As far as the interior goes, I'm gonna leave it exactly how it is right now. I think it's really nice, really comfy, and it looks pretty cool. Driver's seat just got a nice Energy Prisma in there, which I really actually like this seat. It sat kind of high, but that's a problem with these cars. So I did also make some custom little seat rails. So the seat is quite literally on the carpet down there, but it lets me sit really low in the car. It looks really good. The padding is kind of thick, so it is decently comfortable. I do plan on switching the seat up to something a little bit fancier in the future, but for now, this thing looks really good and I'm really happy with it. I also spent a little bit of money. I have a Grip Royal wheel in here now, also red suede to kind of match the seat. Everything looks pretty cool. So speaking of the steering wheel, while we are on the topic, is a project that I need to do is the horn button. Because the way that this hub works is it doesn't hit the little pins in there. I don't know if you can see it, but I did a bunch of research. There's a way that you can actually do it that's really legit. So that'll be its own video. We'll get the horn to work over the winter. I might get the AC to work over the winter. I don't really know if I want to get the AC to work over the winter. It would be really, really nice to have it. How big of a pain in the ass would the project be? That's the question, but I guess we do have all winter to rip everything out. This car has all the stuff for AC and the compressor works and everything works. It's just a matter of, you know, charging the compressor with refrigerant and then just pulling everything out and redoing everything, because that's how you properly do AC. So it's really a matter of, I need to determine if redoing the AC is worth it. Another thing I've been thinking about tackling over winter is, I guess, refreshing the wheels. Now these are Volk GTCs, they're two-piece, so it is just a face and then the wheel itself. It's not a lip, a barrel, and a face. But with that being said, I could take these faces out and refinish them and also polish the lips right there. I think that would look really good. I can't make them larger because they're two-piece unless I was to get them cut and welded, and at that point it wouldn't be worth the money. But I do think refreshing them would make it look really good, and like polishing the lips up would look nice, polishing the faces. I think that'd be pretty sweet. So I just wanted to make this quick video today. I know it's nothing too crazy, but basically I just wanted to let everyone know who watches the videos that I'm not dead. I've just been very, very busy with work. I got a promotion, so I had to focus on that. Had to go to training for that. That was a week long, and obviously just save some money. I'm attempting to save up to purchase a house right now. So obviously this doesn't really help with all that, but we can chip away slowly over time. So I do appreciate everyone who follows along in the long run, because come really in a couple weeks, this car is gonna be sweet. And then over the winter, plan is just to tweak little teeny tiny things, get everything ready to where I like it. And then next year, aside from buying a house, hopefully I can save up a little bit of money and we're gonna drift this thing, because I've always wanted a drift car. That's kind of how this whole journey started for me with my Miata. Realized at that age, it wasn't really the time. Now I am an adult making, you know, a lot better money. So I think I can comfortably drift this car. It's solid, the base is good. Drivetrain should be reliable. The whole rear end is rebuilt, which if you guys want to watch any of that, that's all documented on this channel too. Stock angle, we're just gonna keep it simple to start. No big power, but it's got a bucket seat, drift button, all the goodies on it, and it looks cool. It's gonna look way better once it's painted too. So it's gonna check all the boxes. Never in my life did I think I would have a S chassis on multi-piece wheels, really nice underneath and all one color, but in 2 weeks that's gonna be a reality, and then we can dive into the rest of the project. So I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on with the car. I had to fix some fuel lines today, so you guys got to get a taste of that. But in the future, we do have some things planned. They're gonna be smaller, but I think the small things are what make cars go a long way. So stay tuned. When we get this thing painted, I'll obviously make sure to show you guys. I cannot wait. It's gonna look sick. And we will see you guys in the next video.